Hey Steph, how's it going? This is Future Rob, just here to introduce the second half of my video from last week. It actually makes me kind of anxious to talk about this stuff that I talked about last week and that I'm going to finish talking about today, but I think it's really important, and so rather than doing something new and moving on, I decided to show you the rest of it, and so let me know what you think. And an update on dodgeball: we did win on Monday, so that's pretty exciting. We won our Monday league for the first time in the 8 seasons, I think, that we've been playing. We've come close, but this is the first time we've gotten actually first, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah, so I'll see you at the end of the video. And I'm not sure if you've heard of the uncertainty principle, which is it's a branch of quantum mechanics, which is in physics, which basically says that when you have a particle that's a certain size, and we're talking very, very small scales here, you can only know so much about that particle, and you could, for instance, you can only, if you know exactly where it is, you can't know how fast it's traveling. But it got me thinking about a similar thing. And that's when you're describing people, when you describe someone by their race, or when you describe someone by their sexuality, or by their religious beliefs, or by their gender, you're putting them in a box that might fit them, but it doesn't necessarily fit them. I'm calling this the certainty principle. The less you know about a group of people, the less you should put them in boxes. If you know a single individual person, you can put them into individual boxes, whether they identify as male, female, transgendered, any bisexual. I'm not obviously qualified to talk on topics like that. You can only put people in boxes like that in any kind of box once you know them. When you start trying to put a group of people all into one box, it starts to get really tricky and really uncomfortable really, really quickly. If you try to say that all people of a certain way are a certain way, first of all, you're going to be wrong in a lot of cases, and second of all, it's really not useful to do, because you should have an open mind about everything about a person. When you meet someone, they should be a blank slate. You shouldn't assume anything about them. And I think that a lot of the stereotypes that people have about any aspect of a person are kind of ridiculous. I obviously don't have full understanding of these kinds of topics. I find that as I get older and older, I start to see the lines between male and female are extremely, extremely blurred. You can have someone who is anatomically 100% male who has feminine traits, or who likes women, or who likes men, or who likes women, or who just is attracted to either or both. That doesn't matter. Nobody needs to be put in any kind of box, and you shouldn't make any assumptions about anybody without meeting them and talking to them about it. It doesn't make any sense. Every single individual human is going to be different, and until everybody starts seeing things that way, we're always going to run into conflicts where people are being stereotyped and are being prejudged. It's really not fair to those people, and it's not fair to society in general, because you're missing out on a massive amount of diversity. I used to think growing up, when I was in my teenage years, that girls were one way, guys were another way, and you could basically draw a line down the middle and put girls into one group on any issue and guys in another. And I'm starting to see now that it's just not that. You can't make that kind of distinction on anything. There are countless examples of something you can say about one gender that can also apply to people in the other gender, or people of different races, people of different religious backgrounds, religious beliefs. It just doesn't make any sense to categorize people that way. You need to categorize people on an individual basis. And I think as we're becoming more of a globalized society, a globalized world, people are starting to see that. And it's a really exciting time. It's a really exciting generation to live in. And I really just can't wait to see where we go with this. Hey, glad you're back. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed that conversation. It was sort of difficult for me to say some of those things, but I feel really strongly about them, as I said, so I hope you enjoyed watching. Also, I wanted to say congratulations on your last video. I really enjoyed it, and we're now at 10 subscribers on this channel, so that's pretty exciting. And 4 of those subscribers are actually from the last few days, as of your video, which got crazy amounts of views, which is super exciting. Good job. So that being said, I look forward to next video, and I look forward to many, many more. I know I have a lot more upbeat things to say, and I'm really excited to be doing this with you. Love you. Bye.